Tim Valley here at Pure Drive Golf, TPI certified, here with Sam. We're going to do a 90-90 assessment, which is a TPI mobility screen for his shoulder. That's going to be very important for the golf swing. 90-90 test. Setup is key here. So first off, we're going to get Sam's elbow at 90 degrees. Second, I'm going to take a club or a broomstick, whatever is easiest for you. I'm going to eyeball his spine angle so we have a reference point. Now I'm going to have Sam take his left hand and drive it back as far to the back wall as possible. All right, Sam, thank you. So we just finished up the standing 90-90 mobility screen, which we actually saw that Sam had good mobility and could get past that 90-degree spine angle. We're going to have Sam go into golf posture here. We're going to set Sam's elbow up here at 90 degrees. We're going to get that spine angle. And same thing applies. We want Sam, without extending his lower back, to get that backhand as far back as possible. And as you can see, Sam definitely has some limitations there. So as you saw in the previous video, Sam actually failed the screen in golf posture, which is very common, but that means that his external rotation is very limited, and that could be a scapular stability issue. So what we're going to do here for corrective exercise is we're going to have Sam on the ground, feet on the floor, heels near his butt. I'm going to have Sam put his arms overhead in a W shape. Breathing is a huge key factor in this movement. So I'm going to have Sam inhale through his nose while having air fill his belly. As he exhales through his mouth, he's going to push his arms overhead into a Y formation. He's going to give me 2 breaths here. Same thing. Arms come in, inhale through your nose as the elbows drive down to the ribs, and exhale, perfect. Now Sam, how does it feel in that shoulder that was a little immobile? Few clicks, right? So this is also common. So what we're going to do is we're going to prop this shoulder that might have some mobility issues on a pad. Same thing applies. He's going to inhale through his nose, get some nice air in his belly, and as he exhales, he's going to actively drive this elevated arm into the pad while still doing the overhead range in the opposite arm. What this is this is going to drive neurological muscle tension into the arm that needs the work. Over time, you can release the pad and then go back to the floor, and you should see your range of motion increase.
So here's what to look for when you're limited in your shoulder. What I often see is the right arm where the elbow is off the body. We call this a flying right elbow in the backswing. And in the downswing, the wrist starting down first, where the elbow follows the wrist, instead of in the backswing, the right elbow pointing more down, and then starting down, the elbow leading the wrist. These are important moves to shallow the club, hit a little more from the inside. So here's a good drill that you could do. You're going to hold the club near the bottom of the grip in your right hand only, get set to a ball, hook your left hand around your right arm, and take a backswing and slightly tug on that right arm to feel that elbow point down. And then come back down to the ball. And practice this backswing a few times where you feel like this elbow is pointed more down. And this is going to keep that right arm in a more externally rotated position. It's really helpful if you struggle with mobility in your shoulder.